Hello, and welcome back to Ufit TV. This is episode 59, and today we're going to be talking about alcohol. One, we're going to be talking about how it affects the body, and two, we're going to be talking about how to properly track it when you consume it. So there are a few different ways alcohol affects the body. The first one is going to be that it's going to slow down your metabolic rate. So you're not going to burn calories as efficiently or as quickly as you would have before consuming the alcohol. Number two is that it's going to dehydrate you because alcohol is what's called a diuretic. And number three, it's going to inhibit protein synthesis, so you're not going to be able to make proteins and build your muscle as efficiently as you would have. So while we have all of these effects, 1 to 2 drinks of alcohol on occasion is not going to have irreparable damage, and you still will be able to hit your fitness goals. So with that being said, let's get into how to track alcohol if you consume it on those occasions. So alcohol is considered a fourth macro. So you have your carbohydrates, you have your fats, and you have your proteins. Alcohol is kind of a mysterious fourth macro, and that's how we track it. So with carbs, fats, and proteins, carbs and proteins are 4 calories per gram, while fats are going to be 9 calories per gram. Alcohol is going to be 7 calories per gram. So when you consume it, you track it as that. So when you track it in something like MyFitnessPal, you can either take grams away from your carbs or your fats. Usually you don't want to take it away from proteins. And so I made this diagram to kind of help you figure out how to track it as an example. So if we have 5 ounces of red wine, that's going to be 105 calories. So 1 gram of alcohol equals 7 calories. And so you're going to end up having 15 grams of alcohol in 5 ounces of red wine. So these here goes into how to track it as carbs and how to track it as fats. So since 1 gram of carbs equals 4 calories and you have 105 calories of red wine, you're going to end up tracking that as 26 grams of carbs, okay? And so next you can track it as fats as well. So 1 gram of fat equals 9 calories, which means that 105 calories of red wine is equal to 12 grams of fat. So when you're tracking your alcohol or when you're trying to figure out how much alcohol you're consuming, that's how you want to track it. But be careful when you're tracking it as fats because some drinks already have pre-tracked carbs in them. So like mixed drinks, anything like that, pre-made mixes. Make sure that you're reading your label and figuring out how to track it properly, just like you do with your food. So to sum up, we talked about the effects of alcohol on your body. It kind of slows the body's processes down and kind of dries you out a little bit and dehydrates you, which can kind of make you feel icky. And secondly, we talked about tracking alcohol. So make sure that you're either tracking it as a carb or a fat and reading our label and being aware of what we're consuming. I hope you enjoyed today's episode and I hope to see you next week. Thank you.